They can't reach their potential on the glass without Dan Skillings' participation. I think in 3 of the last 5 games, he's had 1 rebound. That's not his only issue. What has happened to a player who I thought by now might challenge for all league honors?
I don't know if it was something as simple as to take the next step, he needed to be a better and more consistent offensive player, and his focus is on that. But he hasn't been good on offense either. I mean, the past 2 games, I think he's made 1 basket, and he's made 1 more basket in each game than you and I on the Utah road trip. And both of those were, like, they weren't good baskets. They weren't, they were typical, like some of the, stuff we've always seen from Dan, 1 foot, kind of whirling the ball up off the backboard and it drops in. But he hasn't done anything. So I don't even know what the path to get him back on track is. But this is a guy that scored 18 points each in the first 3 Big 12 games. And now he can't score at all. Like, it's unbelievable. And his defense, he was as bad defensively against Utah as I've ever seen in a game from a high-level college basketball player. Mm-hmm. He was lost. His footwork was terrible. His effort was terrible. I mean, guys just blew right by him. He was out of position. He couldn't get around screens. That's been a problem for a month. I don't even know where to begin with getting Dan Skillings back on track because all of it is out of whack. There's not anything. Usually, when a guy's in a slump, usually there's still some things that he's doing well, and, maybe he's not scoring or, he's having a little bit of difficulty, or you look at a guy and he's getting picked on defense, and you're like, well, yeah, he gave up 25, but he scored 18. Like, that's not ideal, but they'll get that fixed. I don't know how to fix Dan Skillings right now. He's broken.
Yeah. I think that's well put. On a team that is struggling for answers, why does Rayvon Griffith never play?
I mean, the easy answer a couple weeks ago was because what Rayvon gives you more than anything is defense and rebounding. And at that time, this was a top 10 defense, and, the rebounding hadn't gotten to a point where it was like press the panic button. So at that point, it was he's not a guy that's going to give you a lot of offense, and they were struggling to score. So you look at that and you say, there's not really a great way to use him to make the team better. But now, I mean, I don't know what it hurts.